Staying with Republic TV, well, this is a story which is seen as a big diplomatic win for India because the Dubai government will now soon be extraditing Christian Michel, and this is going to happen within a week's span. Your channel, Republic TV, has now spoken exclusively to Michel's lawyer, who has confirmed this big development. Our senior news editor, Shavan Sen, had this exclusive conversation with the lawyer. Let's listen.
Rosemary, this is with regards to your client Christian Michel's extradition. We are now given to understand that the Dubai government has essentially taken a final call to extradite your client Christian Michel. Has there been any communication? What is the status of the extradition? What are you hearing? Will you challenge it? Is there any option available before your client now?
No. Now he has to go to India, and he have to do the proceeding there to go before the judge there in India. There is no any other chance for him to stay in UAE. So we finish there.
Rosemary, has the Dubai government passed an administrative order to extradite Christian Michel? Because we were given to understand that this was in the final stage, and the government has just recently passed an order to extradite Christian Michel. Do you have any information?
Yes, this is true. They decided to send him to India. It is absolutely true. He will be extradited in a few days, and he will be in New Delhi. But we are not afraid, and we accepted the decision. Of course, we must accept it. And this is what we're going to find now. We have to go to India, and you have to fight there, and you have to prove that he is innocent. Like he has been acquitted here in Italy. We have all the documents, we have everything, so we try to convince the Indian judge that he has nothing to do with this deal, and there is no evidence against him at all. So we are confident. We always confident, because we cannot lose our confidence and our trust in the truth.
Rosemary, has your client been informed about the decision that has been taken by the Dubai government to extradite him to India? Is he aware?
Yes, he knows. He just called me this morning, and he is aware about. But he knew already. He after we lost at the Supreme Court in Dubai, we knew that that was going to be the next step. So we already knew that if you lose the first degree and second degree, and then there is no any other hope. So we, after the decision on last 19th of November, we are aware about the extradition. So we are just dealing with this.
We are extradited. When is he likely to be extradited?
I think this man has been suffering very much in the jail. He has been out of his work for 5 years. So he's at one stage that he's ready for anything. He's ready to go to India.
Has the Dubai government informed you as to when will he be extradited? By when? Is there any date that you have been given for the extradition to India?
No, this you can in UAE, in Emirates, the lawyers, the local lawyers, they get the information from the website, but I have no access of that website. So my local lawyer, he told me about that. So I don't have access because I'm not a local lawyer. I'm a lawyer in Europe, not there. So we have a local lawyer, and he told me about the extradition. But we were just waiting. We knew that it was going to happen. We are not surprised.
All this while, you have been arguing that this was a political case back in India. What is the strategy that is going to be adopted by your client now that he's likely to be extradited?
Yes,
to India?
This is a very good question, because last week in Argentina at the G20, our Prime Minister, Italian Minister, said to Prime Minister of India, Modi, to take it out of his plans the Augusta Westland case. And he said on the microphone, so he said to the world that the Augusta Westland case was dealing here in Italy, and everyone was acquitted. So he invited Mr. Modi to take this out, because it is not fair to try to win the elections using a person, using Augusta Westland case. So he invited, and you can see this on his speech when he was there, our Prime Minister. He was talking to Mr. Modi. So I hope Mr. Modi will be clever enough to not use a person like Michel to win the elections. I hope he can win the elections, but by himself. But he not using a human being. What?
Are you suggesting that the Italian authorities have already got in touch with the Indian authorities?
Yes, and you can see this in all over the world, the newspapers. We have you can see, because everybody knows that our Prime Minister talked to Mr. Modi, and this is on every newspapers.